Hello again, this is Dr. Shouka. As we continue our discussion of the lumbar vertebrae and the discs and the vertebrae and the spinal cord and the nerve roots, as those discs start to break down, they can start bulging out and pushing through and pushing onto the nerve. Now the body will try to protect this area by spasming, but if it continues to decay, you can see that the disc will actually bulge further and the height of the disc will start to diminish. It'll start to flatten out and we'll develop some bone spurs along the vertebrae. So this is what happens if you don't take care of your spine. It'll continue to break down. Much like a tooth will break down, the cavity will get worse and eventually it'll need a root canal. The spine will break down and eventually will hit the nerves, the nerve roots that we call them. And then as time goes on, it can get even further along, where if we took an x-ray, we may not see any disc in here because the bones are covering it, but there, if you look inside, there will be a little bit of disc in there. So we want to try to avoid these by taking the stress off of the vertebrae and correcting the movement patterns. And that takes us back to this thing again. And if we look at the lumbar spine in terms of segments, each one has to move a little bit at a time. And if you have a few segments that are locked up, then most of that movement will occur on the weak area. And this is, again, the grindstone spine. So you want to avoid this by learning how to take care of your spine and making sure that each one of these segments are moving correctly.